Alright, this video is going to be a little bit different. I wanted to show you guys some custom forged axes that I had made and the differences and what I like and what I don't like and stuff like that. So yeah, today's video is going to be kind of a comparison between two different guys that forge axes. You guys probably know Conrad. He's one of them, and then I just had a couple custom forged axes made by Honker Blacksmithing. So yeah, let's get into it. Hopefully I got the light right, because I really want you guys to see I want you guys to see the details on these. So this is the Conrad 4.5 pound National that he made for me, stamped 4.2. This has been my user for probably the last year. This has been my user axe I keep in my truck. It's on some white oak, looks like 28 inch. I like 28s. That's the sweet spot for me. I do some falling, but mostly I'm doing like arborist style work, so I like the longer handle. If I was out cutting all day, I'd probably go with a shorter handle. So here's Jonas. Bad to the bone axe, man. I know he's hard to get an axe from, but if you ever get the chance, I would jump on it. And all right, so here's the Honker Blacksmithing National. We were shooting for 5 pounds, and this one ended up, well, let's get the scale. It's just shy of 5 pounds. Yeah, 4 pounds, 14 ounces, so 2 ounces shy of 5 pounds. That's all right. So yeah, let's go over the differences. I'll give you one more shot of this thing, what it looks like. Stamped USA. He chamfers his poles a little bit different. He rounds them over kind of. Jonah is more of a square chamfer. So that's one of the differences. Okay, so the first thing I noticed right off the bat, Jonah's is, you can see all the forged marks. You can see where the power hammer or whatever he was using, you can see lines in it from that going on, and a little bit of scaling. So that's the first thing I noticed. Compared to Honker's, his has the scale look to it. If you can see the scaling. You can't really see a whole lot of like forge marks, you know. Okay, so that's one of the things I noticed right off the bat. I like both looks. I'm not dogging on any of the looks at all. I like them both. And then the next thing would be, and Jonas is a 4.5 and this is a 5, so it's kind of hard to do the comparison, but Honker's is a little bit longer. It's a little bit longer that way, and it's a tiny bit taller. It's like not even a quarter, it might be a 1/4 inch taller. So, but it's more weight. Also, when you look at it this way, Jonas has a bigger pole, more pull heavy. So he put more weight out here for a reason. These are wedge banging axes, so the more weight you have on the pole, the better. And I've seen him do some 5-pound rafters with massive poles, and that's what he's shooting for. So, okay, what else? The eyes are pretty similar. I think Honker's got a bigger, wider, rounder eye, which I like. So I got 2 of these. I got this 5-pound National, and I had him make me a 5-pound rafting axe with the GBA dimensions, the old Strokes GBA dimensions. I have it over there. I'll show it to you in a minute. Just trying to go over the differences between these two now, because that's mainly what this video is all about. I just want to show the differences and give each guy a shout out, you know, because they both did a freaking amazing job. So check this out. This beard's a little different. It's almost like you'll see cedars that are like that. They have a swoop. And this one is a straight angle down. I lean towards this out of the two. As far as that department, I like this better. Okay, what else? This is S7 steel. I don't know a whole lot about steel, but I heard S7 is, you don't get much better than that. This is, I think he said this was 4150. So if anybody knows the difference, drop a comment down below. What's better? What's the pros and cons of S7 and 4150? The chamfering, we kind of already went over that. Jonah's got a more square chamfering, and his chamfers up here are deeper, and I told him to do that. I like the really deep chamfer. These ones are pretty deep too, but not quite like that. And he rounded his over. I like the square look a little bit better. And he's making me another one, and I pointed that out. So the next one, hopefully it'll be more of a square chamfer. He stamped 5 on this one. Got a stamp 5, and that's a weight stamp. This one has 01 stamp, and that's because I guess this is the first 4.5 National that Jonah made. So this isn't a weight stamp. It's a what would you call that? An assembly stamp, the first one made. So that's kind of cool. So yeah, basically that's the differences. They're not sharp. You know, I told them don't sharpen them. I like the mirror finish. It's not quite mirror, but it's shiny on the bit, but it's not sharp. And that's because this is a wedge banger. You're going to be putting it in your pouch. You're going to be swinging it around your legs and stuff, and you don't want to cut yourself. Very rarely you're going to be using this in, but it is sharp enough where you can shave bark and stab this into a log and roll it and stuff like that. So fully functional. Just these don't need to be razor sharp. Okay, so here's I already hung one of them. This is the Conrad 5-pound rafter, GBA dimensions. This is my new user. This one's riding around in the truck with me. I got to use it once on that sugar pine the other day. I don't know if you guys watched that video. So this one is the same dimensions as a 5-pound GBA rafting axe, the Strokes line. I took the exact dimensions from that, and he nailed it. This is like, you put one of those up next to this and it's pretty dang close. Chamfering's the same. It's got the 5 weight stamp, the USA stamp. Deadly axe. I made this handle, and Warren, my friend Warren, you guys heard of him, I'm sure. I've talked about him on my channel, but he gave me some epay wood, and I've been playing around with it. I made these palm swells, and I noticed it didn't glue very well, so I doweled it. I put some dowels through there, and then I did, the eyes are so round and wide on these. I was just playing around, and I put a double wedge. I cut 2 kerfs, and the only reason I did that was for looks. I thought it might look kind of cool. It has no purpose other than looks. So get a close up of that. So yeah, I wanted to point out these 2 guys that are forging. They're both doing awesome jobs, and I like them both. I wanted to bring up that I'm talking to Honker about doing another project to kind of fine tune, and it's probably going to be more the rafting style. We're going to dial in, and I'm not sure if I should talk about it yet, but we're going to do another custom axe, and it's going to involve some of my input, and that's going to be a one-off. And then I need to talk to him to confirm things with him, but that might turn into something that involves you guys for purchase. So I don't want to say a whole lot about it, because I don't want him watching and thinking that I'm trying to do something weird. So but I wanted to give you guys some insight on hopefully what my future looks like in the axe world, you know. So keep your eyes open for that. And I guess this is the end of the video. I was going to show a couple axes I have for sale, some Tasmanians. This is a Red Beacon 4.5 pound Tasmanian on 30-inch handle. This is for sale. This is a splitting axe, and this one's $325. And this is hands down the nicer axe. They're both nice, but this one's nicer. This is a 4.5 pound high test Craftsman with a good stamp, and this is on a 32C Whiskey River handle. A little thinner, a little curvier. This one's 365, and that wedge is red cedar, western red cedar wedge. So if you guys are interested, I'll put my phone number. You guys can text me and let me know. Thanks for watching.